First, we will talk about technical, then we will discuss fundamentals. This is weekly time frame of Bitcoin. Price made double top near $64,000 psychological level, and all of the amateur investors who do not know this double top chart pattern are now paying price. When you draft a retracement from this coronavirus low near 3800 to all-time high, then price has made 50% retracement at 36,425. The next few retracement support is 61% as 28,000 level. This entire region between 36 and $28,000 is your support zone. The 61% retracement level at 28,737 is your strong support because it is last key retracement level and it is a strong horizontal support. It has already tested 2 times and now price will retest 3rd times. All of the long-term investor and technical trader are buying between these two 50% and 61% level, and last will be 61%. If you are not a long-term investor who think Bitcoin will go 100,000 but you are technical trader, then 61 is last. If this level breaks, then technically Bitcoin will be varies and no technical trader will buy Bitcoin until it made a significant bottom or retest previous all-time high near 19,000. On this weekly time frame, these two are your only key support level. Previous all-time high at 19,000 level and 61% retracement at 28,000 level. So these were your static support, and we have this trend line which has only tested 2 times. If this trend line makes support 3rd time, then this trend line can be big attraction for Bitcoin investor. If you have missed all of this Bitcoin buying opportunity, then 61% retracement is your first support for buying, and next support should be previous all-time high at 19,666. Even if Bitcoin stay in bear market for next 2 or 3 years, and all of the buyer who takes entry below 28,000 and above 20,000, they will be able to exit their position with profit because market can retrace back after this market cross from double top. For Bitcoin, these two are only strong support. If both break, then Bitcoin will be bearish and no one will think about buying Bitcoin. To get more detailed information where you can take entry as a trader, we will go to daily time frame. On this daily time frame, price made this expanding wave chart pattern, then breakout, retest this lower trend line, and after making double top near this lower trend line, Bitcoin has already tested 50% retracement, and last target will be 61% retracement at 28,737. As you can see on this daily time frame, this level has been tested multiple times and your daily trend line is almost near this horizontal level. Technical support is 61% retracement and target will be this yellow resistance zone. So these two are nearest support and resistance for Bitcoin or daily time frame. It can retest this yellow resistance zone before breaking 61% retracement. And if price break this yellow resistance zone again, then it will be confirmation that somebody has buy Bitcoin at this support level. If you want to buy Bitcoin for long term, you can buy between this 50 and 61% retracement. But if you want clear confirmation, then you should wait breakout for this yellow resistance zone. So this was the technical for Bitcoin. Is easy to understand. For fundamental, we will go back on weekly time frame. Trend was started after coronavirus market crash. When it break this previous all-time high, everyone was thinking Bitcoin is next goal and it will be reserve currency. And market make double top, and all of the ordinary people and beginner investor keep buying, and now you have their buying position at 65,000 level. Because big investor and big player who create this market psychology have already exit when market make double top. And primary reason behind this entire bull market was Fed money printing policy, not just US central bank but every central bank in the world. And this year all of the central banker has reversed their position. If 2020 policy was money printing, then 2022 policy is getting that printed money back to banks. But beginner and ordinary people knew nothing about this monetary policy. We have already warned about this in our last Bitcoin video. The higher interest rate and new central banking policy is coming, and Bitcoin will not stop until it make at least 61% retracement. Now, beginner investor have two types of condition. First, they have buy Bitcoin at 65,000 level, and second, who have no position and want to buy Bitcoin for long term, like at least 2 years. For investing purpose, this 28,000 at 61% level and this previous all-time high near 20,000 level are only two support for Bitcoin. If you want to buy, then wait at least price retest this level. And for those investors who have buy at 65,000 level, I want to show you two chart, gold and SP500, so that your tension can go away. This is monthly chart, and this correction was came when whole game of money printing was started after 1971, when gold standard was broken, and it gave every central bank a power to print money. Now politicians in every country print money for their self-interest. Gold standard was broken at $35 price, and during coronavirus lockdown gold made all-time high at 2075. So you can see this was a 50-year-old trend, and all of the people who knew this macroeconomic trend keep buying gold for 50 years. If you buy Bitcoin listening to those people who say Bitcoin is future, it will become reserve currency, then they are doing this thing, buying Bitcoin like gold for next 2 or 3 decades, and now you are in this sideways correction. If your financial condition allow you to hold Bitcoin, then wait for breakout of all-time high. The next chart is SP500. This chart is not an ordinary chart, and this is symbol of capitalism. And this sideways correction is called flat correction, and Bitcoin is doing exact same. The problem with this chart pattern is it can make support a previous low, or it can make a new lower low before starting a multi-year bull market. And this SP500 flat correction was made with dot-com crash and housing bubble. When market made bottom in 2009, the game of money printing was started, and Bitcoin was invented for that particular reason. And current bull market of Bitcoin was started when market make this low during coronavirus. First they printed in 2009, which invented Bitcoin. Second they printed in March 2020, which sent Bitcoin up to $65,000. Central bank can stop printing and they start raising interest rate, and this will crash market. Once market crash started, they have to print again to stop this market crash. So you have buy Bitcoin early at 65,000 level for next money printing. For that you have to wait, because if Bitcoin made support at 61% level near 28,000 level, and it made same flat correction like SP500, then Bitcoin will not stop until it reach $100,000, because dollar is a reserve currency and every currency in the world want to take place of dollar and wanted to be a reserve currency, and Bitcoin is the last in this list. And last week US government published a research paper, and they are planning for a digital dollar, and that will be biggest enemy for Bitcoin, because news of digital dollar is bad for Bitcoin and it immediately break the support, because there is a no human face behind Bitcoin. There is a no government or central bank. That is why it is extremely hard to get exact date that what will happen to Bitcoin on that day. This week we have FOMC meeting, and these are dates for every FOMC meeting for this year. This double top for Bitcoin on weekly time frame has confirmed one thing, that Bitcoin can be a currency. So remember all of this date for Bitcoin investing. Any change on Fed monetary policy will be announced on this date. And this week we have first FOMC, and everyone is expecting Fed can announce rate hike in March. Before official rate hike, Bitcoin has already crashed more than 50%. And what will happen to Bitcoin if they keep raising interest rate till December FOMC meeting? So this week during FOMC, either Bitcoin will break the support or retest 20,000 level, or make support, or it will start new bull trend, or it can make a sideways correction, because new money will not come to Bitcoin until they start printing again, and for that you have to wait until December.